Hey guys, welcome to the Queen Princess Patty's show. Here in a few minutes, I'll introduce you to someone special. Let's get everybody in here. But welcome to the Queen Princess Peppermint Patty's soul searcher. How's everyone tonight? Did you guys hear that music? If you heard that music, I'm gonna have to cut it off and do it over again. Did you guys hear that music, guys? You sure you didn't hear no music? If you did, that was an accident. Okay. Anyway, guys, welcome to the Princess Peppermint Patty's Soul Social Show. So let's get everybody in here so we can get this started. 8 o'clock, I'm interviewing somebody special. Of course, you know who it is by the title of this video. Welcome, Lady Dark. Thanks for coming in. Welcome to the Queen Princess Patty. Guys, like this stream and share it out. Let's show this special person some love that I'm about to bring up here in a minute. 8 o'clock, I start interviewing somebody. Not you, honey. I'm talking about something else, sweetheart. Welcome, Nightheart. Thanks for coming to Queen Princess Patty's show. Tonight we have a very special live with a very special, beautiful woman, which you all already know who it is. Hello, Joan. How are you? Hey, plugs. Thanks for coming in and welcome to the special live tonight on Queen Princess Patty. Well, good to have you, honey. Welcome. What's rude, Nightheart? Nobody's being rude, sweetie. Oh, okay. Okay. Guys, share this out. Share this out to everyone. All your social medias, everywhere. We got a few more minutes. Oh, that's your friend, Ginger? Well, welcome to the Princess Patty Show. Okay. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming in here and showing some love and support. Yeah, your comments showing up. Welcome, Ghost Tracker. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the Queen Princess Patty's live show tonight with a special guest. Everybody show Ginger some love and show me and smash that like button, guys. Smash the hell out of that like button. Let's get 50 likes or 100 likes tonight on this stream. Share this stream out to everyone. We got 5 more minutes when the interview starts. Let's get some more people in here, guys. We can do it. Let's make this live stream good tonight. Let's show Gina some love. Gina deserves all the love she can get, especially what she's been doing for me the last couple of days. She's been having my back 100%. Let's show her some love, guys. Yes, she actually is. She is the bomb. I appreciate that woman a lot. Right along with Jackie and Lord W. And you know what I mean? You guys mean a lot to me. Hey, Christina. Welcome to the Queen Princess Patty's show tonight with a special live with a special guest. Guys, share this out to everyone. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything you can do. Let's smash the like button and let's get up to 100 likes in the stream. That's all I'm asking. I much appreciate it. It's very much appreciate it. Yeah, Ginger, my daughter Sarah saw your video today. That's my daughter, Ginger. Sarah's my daughter. That's why she called you Aunt Ginger. Yeah, she saw your video today. She was laughing her ass off. Welcome, Rain. Welcome to the Queen Princess Patty's live show tonight. Right, Lady Dog? It's okay. You didn't. Guys, 2 more minutes. Ah, guys, let's smash them like buttons. One more minute, guys. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming in, and welcome to Queen Princess Patty's live show tonight. And I have a special guest, which is my good friend, sister, Gender Paranormal. Wait a minute, Gender Riding Hood Paranormal is in the house tonight. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Thank
Gender,
you.
thank you for coming.
Yeah, there's still more coming.
Well, they'll be coming in.
I'm so glad all you guys showed up.
Yes, I know Gender is very beautiful.
Thank you.
Guys, let's get everybody in here. Smash that like button. Let's get 100 likes on this stream. Let's get everybody in this stream tonight and show Ginger some love. She deserves it. We'll give it a few more minutes for everybody to come in. Smash that like button on the way in, guys. Greatly appreciate it.
Hi, Doris. I'm so glad you came.
Welcome, Doris. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, she's a really good friend of mine that lives here in town.
I did not know that. I thought it was one of them trolls, babe.
Oh, I know. That's why I hurried and spoke up. I was like,
Yeah,
no.
I'm glad you
Sorry,
did.
Doris. We have a lot of trolls that come through and you never know who it is. So I had to hurry, jump in there, go, no, 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 she's okay.
Right?
Jeez, it's ridiculous that we even have to do that. Oh, thank
Thank you,
you,
Lady
Lady
Dark.
Dark. You weren't? Ghost. Oh my God, how could you?
Share this out to anybody, all your social medias if you can. Share, 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 share. Come
Hopefully
on,
my
guys, let's get
computer
100 likes
doesn't
on this
start
stream,
lagging.
man. We can do it. Pa-pow! You're welcome,
Am I
Doris.
lagging? Am I lagging?
You were live, sweetheart. They can hear you. You're welcome. Yeah, I didn't know who that was, man. That Doris Jones. I was like, oh my God, here we go.
Am I lagging? I know, but that's saying, are we lagging?
Welcome, Rick.
Am I
Welcome to the Queen
lagging?
Princess Patty live show with special guest Ginger. Ginger, you're lagging, babe. You might want to restart it and come back in. Yeah, she's frozen. She'll be back. He was lacking. But anyway, let's until she comes back. Guys, smash that like button. Like I said, I greatly appreciate it. Let's get 100 likes and let's get all these people in. She will be back. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, too, by the way. And all the fathers out there that take care of their kids alone without a mom. Happy Mother's Day to you guys, too.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's better than what it was. It was lacking
Well,
bad.
that's what I kept asking. I was like, am I lagging? Because I was like, it looked like it to me, but nobody was saying nothing. So I was like, crap. Okay.
But I think you're good now.
All right. There we go. Yeah, I was watching that because I had to look over at my phone. I'm like, I'm lagging. Thank you, Rick. Oh, I hate the dentist. Luckily, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Oh, thank you, Mary. Not always. That's why I said I either look like arm candy or I look like the troll that lives under the bridge. Spazzing out, huh? Chocolate.
Yeah, she was lagging, so she can't. She had to log off and come back in.
Yeah, I don't know why it was doing that. I fixed it though. Ginger, you look like Wanda Maximoff from Doctor Strange from the Marvel. Well, thank you. All right. Well, let's get this started, Patty. Everybody will show up when they show up. It's all right.
Okay. Well, so guys, like I said, welcome to the Queen Princess Patty's live show tonight with a special guest, a special beautiful woman, Ginger Riding Hood. I got to get used to that. Anyway, let's welcome her, guys. And so, Ginger, why don't you? Wow, I hate to ask this, but I got to.
What?
Tell me why you name your channel Ginger Riding Hood, and what's your channel about?
Well, it's Ginger Paranormal. I just go into the chats underneath Ginger Riding Hood, but yeah, so it's under. I came up with that because where I'm a redhead, and yeah, I'm hello redhead. So I just decided, well, I was trying to think of a name and I thought, well, I'll just go with Ginger Paranormal. It's easy.
Okay, now tell us what your show's about. I mean, your channel's about.
Okay. I like to, I've always been interested in the paranormal ever since I was even a little kid. And I've gone on a lot of ghost hunts and I've done all that kind of stuff. And, and I've met some big, you know, ghost hunter groups. And, but I did it. It wasn't like I had a channel or anything. And then I just decided, well, you know what, if I'm out there doing it, and doing all this, why don't I just start up a channel? I'm like, I could do that, and share what I go. And, I go to a lot of good places and stuff, and to a lot of, group ghost hunts sometimes we'll do too. But I just decided, well, why not? Give me something to do.
Right. So tell
Keeps
me,
me out of trouble sometimes.
right. So, how old was you when you started experiencing paranormal?
I was my first early memory of it. I had to have been about 4 or 5 years old.
Okay, and so tell us about that.
Well, we lived up on a house. We lived in this house, and like I said, I was really young. I can't remember if my little brother was born yet or was on his way. I don't remember, but in my mom and them's room, you go in the closet and it had like a hatch door so you could open it and get down underneath the house. And there was a couple of times that my dad went in there to that, and it was weird. I would stand there and hold the flashlight for him at the end of it, and I hated it because I hated the feeling that come up out of there. I mean, it scared me. I didn't even want to sit there and hold the flashlight, and there was things that would go on in the house, like my closet door. My mom would always shut it at night and stuff, and it would pop open and like slowly swing its way out. I mean, I had a nervous breakdown several times over that one and had the covers up over my face. But, to my parents, they just thought I had a nightmare, you know, or, and I yelled, they came in, checked, they went back to bed. They shut the door. Dad pulled on it, wasn't going to move. And it probably was maybe a couple of hours after that, it popped open and opened again. So I was like, yeah, That's probably the earliest things that I that's probably the earliest thing that I ever remember. I think something was in that house and it hung out down below.
Okay. So, do you have any kind of ability, like sensitive, impact? Are you any kind of them?
Yes, I'm very, very sensitive, and I'm a full blown empath. But I didn't know all this until I got older. Um, yeah, it wasn't until I got older that somebody finally told me. Oh, see my ears ringing. Hold on. But it wasn't until I was probably in my early late 30s to early 40s that I was told that I was an empath. Nobody knew, nobody would, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, well, what's an empath? I don't understand what an empath is. And so I even went to the library. I tried to look up everything I could because I was like, well, I don't understand it. What is it? And the more I started reading up on it, and then the more people that I found out about and was talking to, the more it made sense as to how my life was growing up and the things that happened with me, that I was an empath and was picking up. I picked up from everybody, and it just made me, I was hell on wheels for my parents. Come on now. They were lucky they survived me. But yeah, I don't, let me explain though, because I don't see spirits unless they show themselves to me. It's not what I have going on is not that type of gift. I can hear them and I can talk to them, but I feel the energies. I'm also what's called a Reiki master. I'm a practicing Reiki master. I didn't go with the rest of it, which is just where you learn how to attune others, into it. And I just didn't feel like that was, I needed to go any further. I felt, but it took me 3 years to even get there. But I became a Reiki master on top of that because I have so much energy built up. Even before I did it, I'd shock everything I touched. It didn't matter. If I gave you a kiss, it was a shocking experience. I don't know what to tell you. I did. I shocked everything. And then when I was attuned to Reiki, it heightened it. And then with my empathic abilities, the Reiki enhanced it as well. So all it did was make me stronger. And yeah, when I did my Reiki, it calmed me right down. And then when I started reading up on things and started paying attention to things that was going on and paying attention to my self-care, that's where everything started falling into place.
Really?
Yeah. But like I said, it wasn't until my late 30s or my early 40s that I even realized what I had going on. And there wasn't anybody around me. You go to the library and look up an empath, you're not going to find anything down there. So I'm like, well, how am I supposed to figure this out? And I still don't know. I still don't know how it turns on and off. It just seems like if I think about it, or yeah, if I think about it long enough or strong enough, I'll get stuff. I've even had conversations with people, and out of the blue, I start getting stuff. I'm like, I
Okay,
don't know where
when
that
you
just
go
came.
on your investigation, like when you go out hunting for spirits or whatever, do you use your ability when you go to places?
I do. I do. For me, I feel like I kind of have to, because with me being able to sense things, I can kind of move around where I need to go, where the activity is, where something's hiding. You can't hide from me because I can feel, I don't know how to explain it to you, but the energy, like I can feel if a spirit comes into the room and they're moving around the room, it's almost like their energy is bouncing off me and everything. And I can feel them. And then I get a sense as to whether it's a feminine energy or a masculine energy. If they come in and stop in the room, I know they're in there, but I can't pinpoint where they're at. But if they're moving around and I can feel that energy ricocheting and bouncing, I can pretty much tell you, okay, they're walking over that way. I can feel when they come in and out of the room. And that always happened to me as a kid. Used to scare the shit out of me because I'd be sitting there on the couch and all of a sudden I'd get this feeling like somebody was just going to walk into the room, and I would turn and watch down like way or something, or my bedroom door. And I'd sit there and watch. Nothing.
Really?
And then, but you could feel the difference in it. Like when it's coming forward to you, it's more intense, but you can tell when it's leaving because it lessens. That scared me a lot when I was a kid. I had that going on a lot and I didn't know what that was. I had no idea. And when I became a Reiki master, she told me, that's what you're doing. You're feeling spirits coming in and out of the room. She said, that's good that you have paid attention. But I knew what was going on, but I didn't know what was going on. So I've had to kind of teach myself a lot because, like I said, there wasn't anybody really around me that I could confide in or talk to and go, well, how does this work? And how do I do this? Or what do I do? Or, it just seems to happen when it happens. So.
Okay. So I know that you have I like to have one my downstairs, but I know you have a glass. It looks like a mirror Ouija board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how did you have that made, specially made?
No.
Or did you buy it like that?
I bought it like that. The old hospital out here in Tooele is what's called the Asylum 49 now. I mean, it's known across the United States. People come through October because they had originally bought the building to just do a haunted hunt, kind of thing through, not for ghosts. I mean, you've got kids running around in costumes scaring you. It was a haunted attraction through October. And it wasn't until a couple of years into having it that they actually realized something was going on in the hospital. I was born in that hospital. All three of my kids were born in that hospital. It's a big part of Tooele. So when, and the mirror that I actually have is one of the old mirrors that was like in one of the bathrooms, like one of the patient's bathrooms. And it's really thick. I mean, it's like thick. It's heavy. And so when they do their remodeling for their scare rooms up there, they took it down. There was quite a few I think she said there was like 8 of them. And she took them down. Kim gave them to her. So what she decided to do was laminate them as an Ouija board. And then the planchette piece that I have for it is actually a piece from a beam of wood that was in the hospital. It was carved out.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I bought that when she put that up, and I'm friends with her on Facebook and stuff. And so I'd seen that she'd put it up there and I was like, ooh, how much? So she told me how much it was. And yeah, I went up and I paid her for it. And then she had brought it down to the house, and I've had
If
it
you
ever
don't
since.
mind doing us a favor, I'm sure everybody wants to see it. Would you get that Ouija board and show us all?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I got to run to the living
Hold
room and
on,
grab.
guys. You're gonna get the Ouija board. Nice. Hang on, guys, just a moment. She's gonna go get it for us and show us all.
Go. You guys are
Hey,
naughty.
Ryan.
Go.
Hey,
Okay.
Gary.
Here's
What
this.
Thanks for coming,
Yeah, because
everyone.
you can see this is the back of it. And you can see the big holes from where they were screwed in.
Look how big that is.
Yeah, it's heavy. And the
Oh my
planchette, I
gosh.
don't know where it is. The baby was over here, and my husband must have it's probably got little fingerprints on it. I don't know.
Oh man.
But yeah, see the goodbye. Let's see, it's moved over here. You can see Asylum 49, yes, no. And it's just laminated. Well, actually, it's not even laminated. It's like she's got this machine that just, because you can't feel nothing. I mean, there's
Wow.
no, yeah. So, but yeah, I got to get the table fixed in my camper, which my husband's working on that. And as soon as he gets that done, I'm going to take it out to the camp and open it up. I'm not going to do it in the house. I'm not going to do it in the house.
I don't blame
So,
you there, but have you ever used it outside your house?
no, I haven't really taken it. Haven't really taken it. I haven't done too much with it just yet because, like I said, I wanted to get that done because I don't, you know, Ouija boards do not scare me as much as, but you have to understand that what this mirror, I forgot to tell you that. Geez, let me back up. This mirror, before it was turned into an Ouija board, was actually used in the gazing mirror experiments we had going on up there. It's never been used as an Ouija board, but it has been used as a gazing mirror, and spirits have come through the mirror. So therefore, I'm like, no, I'm not opening you in my house so I can release whatever in my house around. No, we're not going to do that. So, and I'm not scared of them. I'm pretty responsible when it comes to that because, it's not something to mess with. But if you know what you're doing and you have the faith of God, when you're doing this kind of stuff, you don't have anything to worry about. And so I am going to open it, and I'll do it when because I'll have him do it. He's on his first next day off, which will probably be next week, but he's got it cut out. He's just got to put it together and put it back into the camper. And then I'll go out there
Right.
and put it in there, and I will open it, and I'll do a live. Hopefully I'll have a good enough signal, and I'll do a live where I can open it up out there and close it back down out there. That way, so if anything comes through, and my house is protected. If you're a negative energy, you're not getting in my house. Nice try. If you're a good spirit, you can come in, but you ain't getting through the thresholds of my house. So, and that has to do with my Reiki too. So
Good
I
night,
do.
Lady Dark. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, bye, Lady Dark. Yeah, so
So
I've had that mirror, but I just haven't. And when I first brought it into the house, listen to this. When I first brought it into the house, I took it into my computer room and I sat it down on the table. At that point, my K2 meter was sitting right there. My girlfriend that was living here with us, she was doing dishes, which is right across the hall from where I was at. I put the K2 meter down on top of the mirror, and that thing spiked all the way to red and kept doing it and was like this. And I freaked out, turned the K2 meter off, put it off the side. I ran out of the room, shut the door, and salted my door because I was like, oh, no, you don't. And I told her, look at this. She's like, she wouldn't even turn around and look. She's like, no, I don't want to know anything about that thing.
okay, if you can go anywhere in the world, anywhere, any haunted location, what would that be? Your most place you want to go to?
The most haunted place that I would love to go to, I think would be, well, it'd be a toss up between the Goldfield Hotel in Nevada and the Stanley Hotel in Colorado.
I got you on that one. Yeah, I agree on
Those
that
are
one.
the two
Okay.
places. It'd be a toss up between them two. But I don't even know. I don't even think they'll let you in the Goldfield anymore
Okay. So tell me about why do you want? Why are them two places special to you?
because they're spooky. I mean, I seen the one with the Ghost Adventures when they were there. I mean, I've seen a few videos. There's only a few because they were very picky about who they were letting in there. And I think, I'm not sure, but I thought at one point they decided they weren't going to let anybody in there anymore. So, because they thought it was too dangerous. But I'm not sure. I'd have to check into it again. Yeah, Ghost Adventures. And so I'd really like to go there. And who doesn't want to go to the Stanley Hotel from The Shining? Come on. I want to go. I want to see what's there. That place was based on a book. He wrote a book about it. I want to go. I want to see the twin girls there.
Guys, if anyone has any questions for Ginger, you're more than welcome to ask in a comment. I have to use the restroom, so Ginger, you're gonna have to. This is your show for tonight, so
Oh, great!
you need to take over.
Okay.
I know you can. You're a good talker.
I know. Yeah, Rick, I will. There's been a lot of them. They're like, you come to Colorado, you let us know, because they all want to go too. Where are you out in Colorado, Rick? Anybody got any questions? Well, here. All right, let's see. I'll tell you about a couple of the scariest interactions I've had. Trinidad. Oh, I know some people from Trinidad that live out here. Used to live there. I hung one of those in my rooms. Keeps most people out, right? Nobody wants to deal with it. You put in a Ouija board up on your front door, and that'll scare everybody off. But years ago, we had gone out to a cemetery. There was me and my best friend Chanel, which most people know that she just recently passed and broke my heart. But me, her, and her son, which he doesn't believe in any of this. So I was like, why are you even with us? He was teasing us all night. And we're like, whatever. We don't care what you think. Holy cow. Hold on. We went out to the cemetery, and it was kind of, the sun hadn't set yet. We had our digital recorders, and there's a big gate, it's got the top, when you go in under it. We were looking at the front of it, and we went in, and we were walking around the cemetery, some of the plots, and some of the stuff was like tipped over or whatever. And, as I was looking, I was just putting things back up the way, and she wandered off with her son. Me, I will wander off by myself. I don't care. I don't need anybody with me. And 9 times out of 10, I will pull away from a group because I don't like hanging with the group. Not when I'm ghost hunting. So, I was on my own, and Jaren, even her son, even said that to her, and he goes, she's not afraid to be. And she goes, oh no, she traipses all over the place like it's nothing. But she won't do it. So we were walking all over the sunset, and we walked, and it's a big cemetery, walked all the way down and was coming back up the dirt road. It's pitch dark by now, and we just got flashlights, and we weren't video recording. I mean, we were just taking pictures, and we weren't doing any of that. So we get up to the sun. Well, we were walking up, and I heard something moving off to the right, flashed my light over there, and then Chanel did. She was freaking out, and I said, it's a deer. Whatever, it's just a deer. So they kept walking, and I was kind of walking behind them, and I kept hearing and it's on gravel. So when you're walking on that, the crunching and stuff, you can hear footsteps on gravel. So I kept hearing this footstep, and I kept stopping and turning around and looking back, and I didn't see nothing. And to my rationalization, I was like, it's probably just the deer circling back around and coming back up to wherever we scared them off from. So I kept walking. Now, Chanel and Jaren were quite a ways away from me up front. They'd got up to the front of the gate thing, and they were standing there looking to see what was written on the back of it, which we didn't see when we came in. We saw the front, but not back. Anyway, so I was catching up to them, and they were both standing there doing that. Now, they're both standing like this, and I came up behind them like this. So I heard a step behind me, and I turned and looked. And at the same time I said, oh, shit, I saw a full apparition of a man. He was wearing like a white shirt. It was short sleeved. He had the dark suspenders on. He had what looked like slacks, and then he had like they were shoes, not boots, but they were kind of like tipped wing, I want to say. But I mean, I saw his whole face. I mean, everything right down. And just as I said, oh shit, and I jumped, them two were facing that way and didn't know what had happened. And I ran around them and was like, and Chanel, she was like, you're shaking. And I'm like, what the hell? You know, it was too close. I mean, it wasn't even 2 feet from me. I don't like that when they pop up, right? I'm like, oh, no. You could at least give me some warning. So that one scared the crap out of me. I had another incident at the Asylum 49. We had a nasty big ugly that hangs out up there. And I had been up there working for the night and um when I'd been working up at the Asylum 49, and it was late. I mean, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning by the time because we stay up there late working, you know, it takes a lot of work putting that place together for October. And then on the off season from October, that's when they'll do their ghost hunts where you can schedule, you know, and go up there and they'll give you the tour, tell you the history of the place and the ghosties that reside there, new ones, old ones, you know. So anyway, I had gone home. Thank you, Jenny. So I had gone home and I had a lamp on and I was still kind of on. I wasn't tired yet. And I'd been reading this book and I was like, I want to read this book. But when I was up at the asylum earlier that night, this was just before we were getting ready to open. And I was vacuuming at one end of the hallway because I was trying to get all the staples and so nobody gets hurt while they're walking through. So I'm vacuuming and all this up and that. And I look up down at the end of the hallway and this great big shadow stood up. And I mean, it was as big as the door. And he's chased people in there. I've seen the owners, and the owners, one of them is like 6'6". If he's running, you better be running because he doesn't run from nothing. So I see this big thing and I'm over here vacuuming. I'm like not taking my eyes off of it. I'm doing this going, you know, and I got this picture in my head that you come running up the hallway at me and I swear I'm going to run right straight back down the hallway at you with this vacuum cleaner. I was like, yeah, you know, and I said that too. I was watching. I said, you don't scare me, you know. Finally, I just didn't pay it any more attention, kept doing what I was doing, turned back around, wasn't even there anymore. I go home. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I sit down on my love seat. I turned my lamp on, the lamp was over here on this side of me. And it was just a tiny little lamp. It wasn't like anything that puts out a whole lot of light. But so I'm sitting there reading my book and I'm like this, and my peripheral vision is on point. I'll tell you that right now. I catch a lot of stuff and I can see you doing stuff like now. I can see the dog over here out of the corner of my eye over here. It's my eyesight is crap, but my peripheral is strong as hell. So I'm sitting there reading this book and all of a sudden out of my eye, while I'm looking down at this book, I see over in the corner, this big shadow stand up in my living room, in the corner of the living room. And I just sat there with my book and I looked over there for a minute and I just sat there and watched it. And I was like, okay, you know, I was scared. What am I going to do? Run for the door? It could tackle me if it wanted to. What's the point in running? So I'm sitting there on the couch and I'm like, all right, you know, and I kept reading my book and I was scared. And then I looked up again and finally I said to it, I know you're there and I'm not scared of you. So I don't know what you're doing. And this thing, like, it was weird. Like if you're going to get in a fight and you kind of fake, you know, like, you know, it's somebody, that's what it did to me. And I didn't move. And I said, oh, I said, you need to go back from where you came from. Cause I'm not scared of you. I'm flattered that you came home with me or followed me home, but you need to go back to wherever you went to, or I will be hauling you back there tomorrow myself. So it stood there in the corner and kind of bobbed back and forth like this. It just was like, but I can't even tell you how big this shadow was. Like its head had to have been, on the ceiling, but the shoulders on this thing. And you have to understand, when you're dealing with negative energies, they can project themselves however big they want to look. So I read my book for a while, and finally I just was like, I ignored it, was reading it, looked back over there, and it was gone. And at that point, that's when I panicked, because I was like, oh shit, it's gone. Where is it? I'm like looking around the room. I'm like, oh my God, So I sat there for a bit. Nothing seemed to have happened. So I don't know what happened, but yeah. And he must have went back up or whatever. But all of us that have worked up there there's little kid spirits that are up there. And some of us that have had little kids, they will follow us home or come home with us, and you'll hear them playing. They just want to play. They're not there to hurt anybody or anything. They just want to play. So there's a few of them, like Tom. He had the kids follow him one night, and he said he was in bed and he could hear the giggling out in the living room. He walked out there, didn't see nothing, and he thought, well, I'll sit down on the sectional for a minute and just be quiet and see. He happens to look over at the fish tank, and he said it was as if somebody had their finger on the fish tank and was doing this on it, and the fish was following it around. And then he heard the giggles. And so we've all had, experience. I've been pushed. That was at the asylum. Felt like I'd been punched right in the gut. That was at the asylum. Let's see. Barren Woolen Mills, which is up past Ogden. It's clear up there. Or Brigham City. It's up by Brigham City. But I got scratched there. We did an investigation at an empty house in Salt Lake. And I got scratched at that one. And then while I was there was a frightened little boy spirit that come running across. I mean, it scared me. I was backing up and hitting into the wall because it scared me. It like ran right at me. And it was a little boy that was scared, and he was literally hanging on my leg. Literally hanging on my leg. Oh, yeah, the Gabby Petito situation. And that one isn't, more or less, that has a lot more to do with the gifts that I have. Well, and, you have to understand, I drank. And the reason I drank, well, one of the reasons that I drank is because I hear stuff all the time. When I go to the bar, hang out with my friends, I want to have fun. I don't want to be sitting there listening to conversations going on in the bar, and your family members are chattering in my ear, telling me, tell them this, tell them that. So I drank, and I drank to block it out. Well, I became an alcoholic. I've been sober and have been sober since August of last year. So, and since I've done that, everything is coming back full force. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, it was like a major, major jolt. Oh, hello, Eli. You neglected poor baby. The Gabby Petito thing, that I don't know why, but that when it first broke, and he had already made it home. I mean, it first, he had already made it home or whatever. That was the only thing I knew, was that she was missing. He'd made it back home or whatever. I went to bed that night, and I must have been thinking about it, because I just thought, are you kidding me? He left her somewhere, and took her van and went home. So I must have been thinking about it while I went to sleep. And that night I woke up in a I came up out of sleep, and I was sweating bullets. I was shaking. What I saw was everything that he had done to her physically. I felt everything that he did to her physically. Empaths have that trait. If I get around you for too long, like say you got a headache, and I don't, and I get around you, and I've been around you for say a half hour, and all of a sudden I start getting a headache, It's because I'm feeling your headache. It's not actually my headache. So I can depict on people like, well, I can tell your knee's hurting. Come here, and I can give them a Reiki treatment, kind of give them some healing energy, and and it does work, but yeah, so the Reiki, it plays a big role in what I do because I can feel stuff going on, but I couldn't handle hearing everything, and I didn't want to hear anybody's business or, tell this person that, tell this person that, tell this person that. But the hobby thing, it just flipped me upside down. Yeah, yeah, I can touch items. I've done that a couple of times. I've had people hand me jewelry, and I've sat there and told them what I've picked up off of it, that there was a big fight over that ring somewhere. And they were like, how did you even know that? I was like, it's just the impression I'm getting. I don't know how to explain it. And that's just it. A lot of people don't pay attention to what goes on, and if you did around you, you'd probably pick up a lot more, because everybody has gifts. Everybody does. It's just a matter of how you pay attention and how fine-tuned you are to what's, going on. But since I stopped drinking, everything came at me in full force. And that Gabby thing, it had me so upset. I was crying. I mean, I literally felt her last breath. He was choking her to the point that she was blacking out. Then he'd let her go and catch her breath so he could do it again to her. He did this to this poor girl several times, not to mention he put a Ziploc bag over her head several times. And when he finally did her in, he bashed her head in with a rock and covered her up with weeds and left. But I felt every minute of it, and I felt the terror she was feeling. It was bad. And I even made the comment. I made the comment to my friend the other day. I said, if Moab police here in Utah would have done what they should have done that day, she would probably still be alive today. And all of a sudden I get, no, I wouldn't have been. We would have met up the next day, and we still would have went on our travels. And it made me sick to think it was going to happen no matter what. It made me sick. It messed me up. It messed me up for weeks. And I told everybody how she died. And the autopsy, it was another month after that before it had even come out. Totally nailed everything to a T of what I said happened to her. I have other people that get a hold of me over their loved ones. They passed. They don't know what happened. And they died tragically, a few of them. And I told them, and then they got the autopsy reports back. And that was exactly what I had told them, how they had passed away. And it wasn't like, I mean, they, you do think he's still alive? Ew. I hope he's not. What a creep. What a creep. What a creep. I can't even. The terror that she went through. I mean, my heart was like, if it could have came out, the panic stricken and the fear. And she was also sad too, because what are you doing? It was almost like, what are you doing? You're supposed to love me. Yeah. While he was torturing her before he killed her.
Ginger, now
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I heard about that. Is Darby your family?
Who? No, Gabby Petito's not my family. No. It was just, I'd seen when the story had broke, and was watching the news, and somehow it just hit me sideways, thinking about it. And then when I went to bed, that was what happened. And it shook me. I woke up, I was soaking wet from sweating. I was shaking, and I immediately started bawling.
Yeah. Is that the girl that was end up getting killed?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, they were on a trip. She was a what, an Instagrammer, Jenny? Is that? Yeah, I think she was an Instagrammer. Where I lived at one time. Oh, yeah, I think she was an Instagrammer. And so she was always on that. And the rumors were that he didn't like that. He did not. And this is what I felt is he is the type of person that he wanted her attention on him and not that damn phone. He was very controlling.
Ginger, do you also do readings?
No, you know what? I've never tried to like sit down and
You never tried it?
well, no, I've not really tried. I've done Reiki sessions on people and I get a lot of information in when I'm doing those. But I've
What
never
if
actually sat down and tried to do a reading on somebody. I don't
you would
I
look in
don't
my
know.
eyes and try?
Huh?
What if you would look in my eyes and try? Because if you're an impact, I'm pretty sure you could.
You want me to start crying on live, Patty, over what I see with you? Because I know, and my heart will break and I will start crying, Patty,
Why?
because I know what you've been through.
Really?
I do.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm glad somebody mentioned that. Why don't you tell me, Ginger? Tell me what you know. I want to hear this.
All right, let's see. Well,
Because I'm going to cry too, but that's okay.
I know from your childhood, you did have a really rough childhood, and that's what makes me sad because you didn't receive the love as a child like you should have, and that really breaks my heart. That does break my heart. And I think you felt a lot of the time that you were by yourself and nobody was going to save you. That you were by yourself and nobody was going to save you. Not to mention the dirty, nasty things that people have done to you physically. I'm not going to go any deeper than that.
Right.
Yeah, you've suffered a lot, and just from what I get, I honestly see why you have a hard time trusting people. I really do. I really do.
I'm sorry, yeah, but that's true. That's true.
You've
I don't trust a lot of people.
I'll beat you. She bails off the bed. I was like, I'll swat you. Shut up. My son's
But you're
controlling
right. I don't trust a whole lot of people. I never have.
I usually do pick up on a lot of people. And you know what's funny is I'm like a walking lying detector. And most of the time I don't even say anything because I'll be talking to somebody and I can tell whether you're lying or not. It's like my bullshit meter just goes ding. But who am I to call you a liar?
Right.
I just, oh, that's cool. It's
Do
not
you
my
think I'm lying
place.
about everything I tell you?
No, I don't feel that from you at all. If I felt like that from you, Patty, me and you wouldn't even be friends because I don't like people that are like that.
Right.
And you're not like that. But yeah, oh, Eli, go eat a pizza.
I did not know that.
Go eat a pizza. Don't make me tell you what your mama should have done with you. Turd.
Here we go. Your mama should have swallowed.
Yeah, Jenny, mine do that too. If I'm on a live, watching a live like somebody else's live and their dogs start going, all my dogs rear up and I was like, hey, I'm like, oh no, it's on the computer. They're terrible. But yeah, I've been doing paranormal for, well, I've always been interested in it, but it wasn't, let's see, probably, probably around 2006 is when I started going on hunts. But I've always been interested in it, and I've always had things going on. I've played with Ouija boards.
How do you feel about demons? And have you ever seen one?
No, I don't think I have seen one. I've come across a couple of really nasty spirits that claimed they were,
Right.
but they weren't. But I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever, no, I don't think I've ever come across one yet. And hopefully I don't. But even if I do, you know, oh, Jenny, yeah, we were talking about that. I do want to sit down. I won't do it here. But I want to sit down and see what I can pick up over that, and see if we, see if anything rings a bell or something. Because me and you were talking about that the one day, saying that, we'd like to know in that, and I thought, well, I could try. I don't know. Shit just happens. It just comes to me. It's not, so it is what it is. But yeah, I've been ghost hunting for a long time. I've got a lot of friends that think I'm crazy. Doris is one of them. Doris was like, I can't believe you. Yes, that stuff freaks her out. She's like, no, I'm not doing it. I told her, come with me. I'll take you ghost hunting. No, not doing it. Because I want to know some things. Okay. Well, me and you can. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I've never sat down, because even with Gabby, I didn't sit down with that. It was more like I was thinking about it and went to sleep, and that's what happened. So I was like, and I do that a lot, and here and there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, Eli, privately. I get you, Eli. We will. We'll do it. And yeah, same, Jenny. We'll see what comes up and see how close I am. Because I would be interested just to see how correct I am. Does that make sense? It's not like I've sat down and done it, but you never know if you can do something until you try it. But I always go with, what if I'm wrong? I don't want to look like an idiot, even though I already do, kind of. But I just, yeah, I don't like that, because what if you're wrong and then you've hurt that person's feelings, or and stuff. It just, I don't know. Well, thanks, Jenny, for coming by. I appreciate it, and happy Mother's Day to you, Mama. I seen
Thanks
the
for coming
picture of
in,
your.
Jenny. Love you.
You seen the picture of your two kids today, and gorgeous kids. Ginger, you will feel and see my pain when I pass. Well, I don't either. I don't know how it works. It's not like, somebody shoved a manual in my face and went, here you go. This is what you are, figured out. I've had to learn over the years, and I've had to pay attention. When I start getting a feeling that something's off, something's usually off. And I've had so many people where I've told them, this, and this is going to happen. You mark my words. And what happened? Yep. This, and this happened. Oh, Eli, don't feel alone. You've got all of us. Oh, thank you, Gary. But, and I try to help people. That's kind of what I do with my Reiki, and my Reiki, I have to explain too. It's not me that it, well, It's not me that it comes from. The energy and the Reiki that I do, it actually comes from God. I am just a vessel that the energy passes through to somebody else to direct it to where it needs to go. So it's not like it's, and I have set, when I turn my Reiki on, I have 7 Reiki guides in the room with me. So when I do Reiki sessions, and people tell you when Reiki sessions I've done on them, all of a sudden you'll feel like a big whoosh of energy, like everybody in the world just popped into that room, and you can feel the energy. It's intense. It's intense. And I usually warn them at the beginning before I do it, because I don't want them to be thrown off, because your body reacts to stuff like that. The hair on your arm when it rises up, that's because that's your body reacting to the energy that's going on. Yeah. So it's your body reacts to it. So whenever I do a Reiki treatment on somebody, before I even get started, I tell them, you're probably going to have family members come through. And I don't just go under God. You have to understand, Reiki is totally positive. It doesn't matter what deity you pray to, God is still going to send it through to you, even if your deity is a cow. I call in your spiritual guides. I call them in. I call any family members in that want to join in the session, which they, some of them do show up. I have 7 Reiki guides that show up. I know my dad shows up, but he shows up like on certain ones. And I think those are ones that need just a little bit more of a boost. And, but yeah, I have to warn him, because you'll all of a sudden it'll be calm in the room and stuff. And then all of a sudden you'll get this feeling like there's a whole bunch of people in the room. And there is. So I have to warn them so they don't get, and I even Reiki my dogs. You can Reiki anything. You can Reiki your water so it tastes better. You can Reiki your food so you digest it better. You can Reiki your car for safe trips. You can Reiki animals. I have Reiki'd a Great Dane. Yes, that could not walk. And by the time I got done, he got down off of the couch and went to the back door, and he walked all the way down the stairs into the backyard by himself and was running around out there playing with the other dogs by the time I was done, and came back into the house up the stairs like it was nothing. Mine is Dragon and my father. Yeah, so I've been doing it for a lot of years, and I always like to hear everybody's point. I'm not one of those that this is what I believe in and this is what you're going to believe in. No, I like to hear everybody's side of things. I like to hear everybody's side of things, no matter what it is. I'm not a very religious person, even though I grew up in the LDS church. My parents, I was baptized. My parents were married in the temple. Us kids were sealed to them. And I just seen things going on, especially with the girls that I went to church with. What they would do when they were not in church, and then they would come to church and profess their sins and then turn around and run back out the next week and do it again. Heifers. Anyway, so I'm not really, I'm not really, I'm not really a religious person. However, I am a spiritual person. I do believe that there's a God or a higher power, whatever you want to call it. But I do believe that. I have a hard time believing in hell, and I'm going to tell you why. Because why would a God so loving and tries to tell us to be loving and forgive everyone, why would he take us and send us to someplace so nasty? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So I believe hell's on earth. And I believe the demons and the nastiness swirls around us, because when the demon angels were cast out, they didn't have anywhere to go but here. But that's just my opinion. And like I said, I look at everybody's, sometimes I'm like, wow, that really does make sense. I wonder, I I ask stupid questions like, dinosaurs. Are we going to get to the other side and there's going to be dinosaurs, because everything goes to heaven, right? Right. So I'm thinking, I cannot see myself strolling down the sidewalk with a velociraptor. No. I'm like, I have a lot of questions and I don't have answers for either. And I don't think, and some things are just not meant for us to know until it's time to know. And it's like my mom said, I told her I wished I would have started doing what I'm doing now at an earlier age, and with what I knew, I wish I would have known at an earlier age, because it would have saved me a lot of heartache in my life and some of the choices that I made based on some of the feelings that I was feeling, which weren't even my own feelings. But it's like my mom said, you weren't meant to yet. You weren't ready. So, 2 years ago, I was ready. So, and here I am. So,
here you are, and very damn beautiful. There you go.
thank you. Yeah, I'm not too bad for a fake face, huh?
Yeah, okay. You're
Right?
beautiful.
Velociraptor, right? I want to know. The evil that is sent to you by a human, you can sin. And that's temptation. Exactly. That's why I'm saying everything down here, temptation, hell, if you survive this down here, you should be let into heaven with a purple heart, the way I look at it. Just for surviving. Just for surviving. Anybody else got any more questions? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. And I knew too, and I hadn't been around her. I hadn't been around her, and I knew. Yep. Chewed her ass up one side and down the other. What are you doing? Yeah, I believe that. I believe hell's here. And the demons are here walking around. It's not like there's no hell. There's no place for them to go sit there like that. That's not. They have no place to go. They had a place in heaven. They turned their backs on God because they didn't want to love us like God wanted them to. So they were cast out. Where do you think they went? Mars? Venus? Yep. And I'm very proud of her. But yeah, she got an ass chewing for me. Big one too. I was not nice. But I'm not like that. That's the type of friend I am. I'm not going to, if I'm going to be your friend, I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm going to be your friend, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. And if you're screwing up, I'm going to tell you. If I wasn't your friend, I wouldn't care and I'd just let you blunder along. Yeah, there's a lot of sin on earth. A lot. I'm afraid that I'm going to be Garrett. Somebody at the door. Shush. Sorry. Dogs are bungholes. What? The bar? What? She threw chair? Oh yeah, I did. Well, that just made me look psycho, Melissa. No, I don't. I don't go around picking fights. I don't. I don't care for all that crap. But don't bring your shit to my front porch because that's the way I am. I will handle you. I don't put up with people, and you're not going to be disrespectful, and you're not going to put your hands on me, or you're going to regret it. And yeah, there was a butthole at the bar one night, and he was being an ass to Melissa. Melissa was a bigger girl, and he was being an ass about it. And my little 120-pound ass picked up a chair. Well, he threw the chair at me first. So I laughed and picked up the chair and threw it back. I said, "Ooh, I can do that too." Next thing you know, the guys were hauling him out the front door. He was mad. "Ooh, you're so tough. You can throw a chair." Yeah, I'm very protective over my friends. Les will tell you that.
Yes, I found out.
I'm very protective over my friends. Hi, Big Daddy. Oh, Lord. Eli, what am I going to do with you? Jax, will you control him? Seat plugs, even Ginger don't. But yeah, so I've been doing it for several years. I've seen a lot of things. I've gone to a lot of places. I've heard a lot of things. I've caught a lot of stuff.
So
And
basically, you love paranormal.
yeah, I like everything. I love horror movies.
Good.
I love horror movies. I love everything to do with that. Werewolves, vampires, yeah, I'm all up in it. But I didn't have, I'm just barely getting back to where I can start doing videos again, because over the last 2 years, people will tell you, before I even did my very first video, I had a blood clot in my left lung. That rendered me stupid for a minute. And then I caught COVID, so I couldn't go, do anything for a minute. And then we got put on lockdown, and then I've just had all these health problems. A lot of people know I'm going through physical therapy right now because I had severe, what they when they did the x-rays, they said that I had severe bursitis in my right hip, on top of I was dealing with two kidney stones that were in my right kidney. So all that pain was right there on that side. I couldn't hardly walk. I was limping around. It was bad. My shoulder, I've done so much to it between sports and arm wrestling and whatever else. I play hard. Yep, in the Halloween costume. Yep, I did. in a Halloween nun costume. But I did something they said my rotator cuff is good and the tendons are still there. Yeah, I did. I drug her all over the place. It was bad. And I haven't gone to another Halloween costume party since. That's what's funny. I'm like, nope. I'm like, can you imagine what my mugshot would have looked like? Because I was dressed up and my face was painted as the evil nun. So, but yeah, my shoulder, I've got a torn bicep muscle, and it's up in here somewhere and stuff. So I've been going, and I feel a lot better. I'm moving now. So, and I'm feeling much better. So I've got several places lined up. I'm going to be doing, as soon as it gets just a little bit warmer, I'm going to be doing an overnight alone challenge at Merker Cemetery up on top of the mountain. I've got a couple other places lined up, some inside places as well. And I possibly have a third. I just got to talk to them, but I've got 2 places locked down for sure. And then I found a couple of abandoned places here in town that I'd like to see if I can get permission to get into. But we'll see. So I'm just getting back at it. And now that I'm feeling better and I can actually walk from one end of the house to the other, it was horrible. Horrible, horrible. I looked like Igor dragging my right leg behind me. Yeah. So, but that's what's on the agenda. is me just getting out and getting some more videos put together. And like I said, I've got several of them lined up, and a couple of them I might be able to do those live. I'm not sure yet. One I know for sure I could, but it'd end up being really late at work, really late, because it's at a business and they don't close till 1 o'clock in the morning. But they said if it's slow, if I go in, like on a Sunday night when it's slow, and he'll shut down for me. But it'll end up being a late night one. And I know a lot of people won't be able to make that, and that's fine. They can catch it on the flip side. But yeah, I've got quite a few. I have quite a bit of equipment. But like I said, Patty, as soon as I get that table done out there in that camper, then I'll take this Widgmere out and open it up and see what we get. I just don't want to do it in the house because my grandkids come here. I have my animals here, and I don't want them being terrorized by another spirit. I already have one old man wandering around my house here, and he's
So how many equipment do you have besides the Ouija board?
Oh, I have, let's see. I have 4 cameras. I have 4 cameras and a GoPro. I have 2 K2 meters. I have the ghost meter and I have the K2 meter. I have a digital recorder. And of course I carried trigger objects in there. And then I have, off of my phone, then I can run the Necrophonic app, the Miracle Box, or the Spirit Talker, which I haven't used the Miracle Box or the Spirit Talker on a hunt yet. I got them in my phone when COVID was, or the C word, was going down. And I hadn't had really a chance to go out and use it on a hunt. I've used it talking to my girlfriends that have passed on in that, and they work. But I just haven't gotten a chance to actually use them out on a hunt yet. And I usually end up going by myself because it's not like I have anybody around here to, and that's fine. I'm not scared to go by myself. But I will be packing my salt rifle, and I'm going to get me a squirt gun full of holy water. I ain't playing around. You will get the pew, pew, squirt, squirt. Bad man haunting your house. Yeah, I picked up a chair, and this old man came with it. It's an old, old, old chair. Hey. Yeah, so I've been doing it for a lot of years, and I've picked up a lot of stuff. I've got several tripods, and I've got the one that I carry around. It's, and I've got my night vision lights. I have my other lights, and I've got quite a bit. I have quite a bit of equipment. My whole backpack. Let me grab it. My whole backpack is full. This is my backpack that I carry everything in, all my extra batteries, everything's charged up. And I have separate bags for stuff to keep them like cords, and I have extra battery packs in case things die. I'll go grab my main camera. Hold on a minute. It's around the corner. And this one's my main camera. This one's my main camera. I just have the only thing it's missing on it right now is just the mic. It has a mic that's plugged in, and it sits right here too. So yeah, it's a wide angle lens attachment that I have on mine. But yeah, so I can walk around, I can hold it, and I can set it down, and somebody comes at me, I can also beat them to death with it. I have several other cameras. I even have a backup one of that too. So, but and for safety, I take a knife with me. It's like a pocket. It's a good size, but it's like a pocket knife and that. And I also have I take my taser with me too. So yeah, I always have my taser charged, and it's on my hip. Because come at me, and I promise you, I'm gonna die laughing as I'm watching you pee your pants or shit yourself. One of the two. But I'm pretty careful about where I go. I'll stake out the place for a bit and see, before I just, unless it's somewhere I'm used to being. But I'm still sketchy over stuff. There's, especially when I'm by myself and being a female, if I'm out and around and then all of a sudden somebody just shows up and it's some random male or something, I'm, kind of sidestepping and going over
Oh,
here.
Ginger, I forgot
Yeah.
to tell you.
What?
I got me something special for Mother's Day.
What did you get you?
You want to see it?
I do.
Hang on.
I got this big blanket for my kids. They brought this, and it's purple. You can't even tell from the camera, but it's purple, and it's one of those soft. Is it upside down? Yeah, I love you, Mom, and got me that. And they brought me a flower, and my husband bought me some roses this morning, and there you can see them right there. And then the one carnation in there was from my granddaughters. I want to see Ginger tase you. Mary, stop it. Naughty. Butt hugs for days. Ah, juicy. Oh, you got you a REM pod bear. Oh, where'd you get it? Where'd they get it?
My daughter and my son-in-law got it for me.
Oh, wow. There you go. That's a good tool to put in your arsenal.
Yeah, buddy, I'm happy.
Well, you got to have trigger objects, You got to give them something to do other than just, flashlight this or talking through the apps. I like to take pinwheels, try to get them to turn them. And I have it's like a little chime. It's a dolphin chime, and it has a little stand to it, but you can put a rock on the very bottom of it so it'll keep it steady, and leave the little chimes there and see if I can get the kids to play with them.
I was so happy when I got that, Ginger. I cried.
Oh, I cried when I got my blanket.
Did you?
Yes, over a blanket. Come on now.
My daughter got me a Mother's Day card too. Today with that teddy bear.
That's cool. I want to get me one of those.
Yeah,
pretty soon I'm going to get me a new backpack. I won't be able to fit everything in the damn thing. Because when I'm on a hunt out like at a cemetery or something, I just use my one camera. But if I'm going to go do an inside one, I can set up several cameras from several different angles. Thank you, Doris. It's so soft. You should feel it's that really soft. Ooh. Be jealous.
Yeah, when I got that, I was crying because I've been seeing that for a long time, and I've always wanted one.
Yeah, they're not cheap. Oh yeah, see, Doris said she loves your bear. Doris said she loves your bear.
You what?
It's not the puke and poop show, Plugs. What the hell channel are you think you're on? You're on the wrong channel.
What the hell?
Oh, they're talking about the food eating challenges and stuff. Mary, she's being gross. Mary's being naughty. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have 3 grown kids. I have grandkids. I love them very much. I still have my mom. My father, however, he passed away when I was 16.
What
And
kind of equipment do you want, Ginger? Your favorite one, or you've always wanted?
what? What'd you say?
A ghost equipment. What kind do you want? I know you have a bunch, but what's one that you don't have you like to have?
I want a REM pod. I mean, I have
Really?
the K2 meters and that, and the one is a ghost meter. It'll sound off. It's got an alarm on it too, but I really would like to get me a REM pod.
I
I
got a REM
was
pod.
actually looking at the yes no prism. That's what I was looking at.
I got a REM pod too. A REM pod, K2 meter, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I don't have a REM pod, but I use my ghost meter because it'll do the same thing. If you go over there and touch it, it will sound off and lights up. I think is it in this one? Yep, it's in here. Yeah, it's this one.
I got that too.
Yeah, and it will sound off because it's got, you can turn it up or down. So you can actually just take this and set it somewhere. Just set it somewhere like a REM pod and walk away from it. Because if it goes off, it's loud. You can turn it up or down to however loud you want it. So you can, and then this flashes red. So you can hear it and you can see it. I mean, it works just as well as a REM pod.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you something.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I got that long time ago, and it's already broken. Can you believe that one?
Oh, yeah, the antenna.
Now I got the antenna, but you know the thing that sticks out, it's
Oh,
sunk
it's raining
inside. I gotta find
outside.
somebody
Holy
how to
crap.
fix
I
it.
was like, what is going on? It's raining. No.
I
Oh,
wonder if
I'm
I.
sorry, Mary. I can, you know what? If I turn my Reiki on, and they've got me on camera doing it, once I turn my Reiki on, I can set the K2 meter off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I can't play with dowsing rods because I have too much energy. Somebody can hold them like this, and I can literally come up, and without touching them, I can move them in, out, and back without touching them. That's how much energy I have. So, nobody has any other questions?
Yeah. Does anybody else have any questions for Miss Gender? I mean, Mrs. Gender. My bad.
I'll set that thing off. Beam you in the head with it. I know,
Well, I like
Mary.
about a
We
REM
all
pod.
know that
REM
you
pod is
like to
cool.
joke around. We know that, sweetheart. Well, I'm so sorry about your parents. It's hard. It's hard. You know, Doris, my friend too, both her parents are gone. She lost her mommy years back, and yeah, she has a rough time. How long have I been an investigator? Let's see. I've always been interested and would go on it and would video and stuff, but I didn't actually start until I want to say 2007, I think, was when I actually really started getting heavily involved in it. I mean, I always had an interest for it, and that type of stuff. And I would read up on it all the time, or anything that had to do with it, I would watch and that. But it wasn't until, I think like 2007 before got me a digital camera and a digital recorder, and off I went. Yeah. Yeah, because it was a couple of years after I moved back up here to Tooele from St. George. And so I've gone to a lot of places. I have a lot of pictures and stuff, but they're all like on my Facebook in my pictures, and that I have like a file, like some of the cemeteries and some of the places I've been to. The craziest encounter. Oh, like that would be like the one that I said earlier. That would have been the very first one that I ever saw at the cemetery, and scared the shit out of me. Wasn't even 2 feet away from me. And I ran around my friend, which I don't run. So she knew I was shaking. She was like, holy crap. But I mean, and that image stuck with me for like a week. And she used to tell me all the time, because, I'm pretty brazen when I'm out ghost hunting. I'm not scared. I'll go over there. I don't care. It's a dark room. I'm going in while everybody else is out there going, who's going to go first? I'm like, get out of the way. I'm coming through, So I'll go in, but yeah, I don't shy away from stuff like that. When I left you, oh, Malaysia. But yeah, yeah, that was probably the craziest one. It was a full-bodied apparition, and that one stuck with me for about a week. And my girlfriend used to tell me all the time, one of these days something's going to jump out in front of you and yell boo. And I'd turn around and look at her and go, ooh, I hope it does. I hope it does. And then it did, and I almost shit myself. No, I don't. It takes a lot to get me to beat, feet, touch ground, gotta go. And I'm Subaruing it out. I've had things try to get attached to me. I can feel it when they're doing it. That's the thing. I've had things try to. I've had 2 different occasions where something tried to, and I knew what was going on, and managed to separate myself from it. But I knew, I felt it. You can feel it when they're, But yeah, I had 2 instances where it felt like, Tell about when your friend Ashley asked about your shed in the yard. Huh? My shed in my yard. Yes, I'm a very spiritual person. I'm not religious. I don't believe in organized BS. There you have it. I'm trying to remember what she said about the shed. I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember what she's talking about. How the tin. Hmm. No, I don't remember that. I'd have to talk to her. I don't yeah. Yeah, I don't I'm a spiritual person. I do believe that there's a higher power, a God. I do believe that. And that is the only person you will find this person hitting their knees for. Well, I got I got a couple, like I said, I've got an overnight. It's an overnight and alone challenge, and it's this cemetery is like out in the middle of nowhere, and it's on top of a mountain. So it's kind of a hike, but I'm going to be doing an overnight and alone challenge there as soon as it gets just a little bit warmer. It's getting there. Another week or two will be warmed up enough that I can go up, because I'm not going to catch pneumonia for y'all. Okay. So as soon as it, and you've seen the fire. Doris, I'm going to have to call you, because I don't know. I don't remember. She'll have to remind me. I don't know. But yeah, so I have, and then I've got a couple of indoor places that are locked down. They're just waiting on me. One of them for sure I can do a live. The one that I do up on the mountain, I probably won't even I won't have a signal enough to go live up there. I doubt I will to do the overnight one up there. But one of the places I'll be able to go live, and I think the other one I can too. And I've got a third place that I'm talking to them. It's not locked down yet. And but I found a couple of abandoned places too that I want to try to get permission or sneak in. You heard nothing. Yeah, I sent the link to Melissa. It was like, you need to come too. But yeah, so now that I'm feeling a lot better and I'm up and moving around and not having to limp and all that crap, I will be getting some videos done. And like I said, I'll be able to, once he gets that table done, and I can probably do that video next week, and I can probably do that one live. I think I'll have a strong enough signal into the camper. So when I take that a Widgemere in there and open it up, you guys will be able to be, you know what? I think I would really have a hard time going into a maximum men's prison. I think that would scare the shit out of me. There's some violent people in there, and then being a female, no. You keep your spirit paws to yourself. Yeah, I think that would be what would scare me. I want to go Bigfoot hunting though, too. I'm interested in stuff like that. As far as aliens, I know they, come on, we're stupid to think that we're the only ones around. Come on now. So, but I don't mess with them. They don't mess with me. We're good. There's no probing here. So, but I want to go Bigfoot hunting. But then I'm like, yeah, you sit and think about it. But when you get in those situations, and it's the same situations when you're scared and you're out doing a hunt, your heart's pounding, and all of a sudden your chest start tightening up, and you feel like you're getting ready to panic, or, go into panic mode or whatever. And you have to keep your wits about you. You can't really give into it. But it's the same thing, it's if you've never gone out and done it, and you just sit here and watch it on YouTube, it's nothing compared to you just sitting there watching it, because you have no idea the high blood pressure that goes on, that it just beat feet. Oh my God. And then some people, they can't move. They're just so scared. It just stops them in their tracks, and they're like, I can't move. No, not right now. I would like to, but nobody's really close enough around me to, not yet anyway. You live closer to me than, well, no, because then there's Jax and Sean and Eli. You guys are all the way around me, but no, I haven't had any plans on doing a collab. But I mean, sure, if somebody wants to do one, well, let's do it. I'm not opposed to it. No, don't worry, Melissa. I can't for either because she's always got her arm wrapped around my neck and choking me. I'm like, get off me. No, but you're my mom. You're supposed to protect me. Get off me. I'm like, then why'd you come?
Ginger, I want to let you know I mod Melissa and Doris.
Oh, cool. Okay. There you go. You guys are mods.
Yeah, because they know you and I love you to death, so I trust you.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, Melissa's my friend from down in St. George. She's a longtime friend too from when I lived down there. She knows my
Well,
whole
you're welcome,
family. And
Melissa. Welcome to the Queen Princess Patty. On this channel, we are funny, naughty, oh my God, and mamas
you
need a
name it, it's
swallow.
here. No, my hubby doesn't go with me because he he doesn't like scary movies and all that. But he's very supportive of me. He backs everything I do. And in fact, when I do my overnight and alone, he is going to be up there, but you can see if you go watch my Merker video, you can see how far away the truck is parked from where you have to hike up. I mean, I turned around and looked back down and you can see how far away the truck is. He's going to stay down there in case something happens because some people do show up to that place doing the same thing that I'm doing or just riding four-wheelers or motorbikes around. So he is going to sleep in the back of the truck. He's not going to come up. I think he's going to have somebody come up there and hang out with him, and they're just going to hang out down there. That way, if something does have a problem or if I have an animal that comes out of nowhere, a mountain lion or something, he's right there if I need help. But yeah, because I mean, if it's a cemetery or something like that around here close, I would do it. But this is clear out nowhere on the top of a mountain. And yeah, there's animals. And I don't feel like being din. They'd spit me out anyway. To it. The place I want to hunt most. That's what we were talking about. I'd like to go to either the Goldfield Hotel or I'd like to go to the Stanley Hotel. And if I go to the Stanley Hotel, I'm dragging you with me, Juice. Because you're up there in Colorado. We be going. Yeah, we always have a good time on here. Patty's a sweetheart and she has a good channel. And, we try to keep it drama free, but every once in a while a troll will come through and we just take a second to make fun of them and then be about our business.
Yeah, we like to talk about naughty, soft tacos and
Ah,
swallow.
shush, Patty.
I swear, guys, I kid you not. Ginger had me rolling last night. She said a troll came in. She said your mama must didn't swallow.
Well, they came in saying happy birthday person day. And I was like, but did your mama not give you enough hugs? Wait, your mama should have swallowed you. That's what I tell the trolls. There's a lot of them out there. I'm like, there's a lot of mamas out there that should have swallowed. Yeah, I've been physically ill a couple of times on hunts. But if I just separate myself away from it for a minute, go out of the building or away from where I'm at, usually I can regroup myself and then head back in. But yeah, there's been a couple of times and I've been pushed, punched, scratched. I haven't been bitten yet. Oh God. Yeah, I don't want to be bitten. I haven't been bit yet. Yeah, so like I said, I love doing it. It's a rush. Especially when you catch stuff. and sometimes you don't catch anything. You can go on hunts and spend hours and not catch a damn thing or catch one EVP. You're spending a lot of time out there doing this, and then when you get done, you've got to sift through a lot of video and digital recording to see what you caught. And then you got to edit everything and put it all together. And, like I said, sometimes you don't catch stuff and sometimes you do. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Yeah, I've had a few dreams about encounters. We were talking about that early too. I had a really strong one over the Gabby Petito ordeal. But yeah, there's been a few times. And most of the time it's like I don't even remember what I'm dreaming, but half the time I think I just astral travel. I'm just like, the minute I go to sleep, I'm out. See you, bye-bye. My subconscious cannot deal with this shit. I'm out. Or me and my spirit guide go drink. I'm sure my spirit guide drinks and smokes.
Oh hell, Jinder, your spirit guy your spirit guy saying, "Damn, Jinder, you looking good today, Mama."
All right. Well, I think that's probably pretty much covered it. But yeah, I'll have investigations coming up, and like I said, next week, and not like I said, if I can get him to fix it, well, I will get him to fix it. Watch how bossy I am. Anyway, as soon as he fixes it, I'll go out to the camper and I'll open up the Juice, did you see the board? Were you here when I pulled it out? Did you see it? This is my Ouija board mirror. It's heavy. But what's going on? Okay. But yeah, and I bought it from the Asylum 49. It was one of the old mirrors from like the bathroom. Oh God, that thing is heavy. Throw myself over the bed. But yeah, I bought that from up there, and it was used as a gazing mirror in experiments that we did up there, but it's never been used. And the planchette that I have for it is it's from it's from the wood up there, because they're always tearing down walls and putting up walls and stuff, redoing rooms because it's a haunted attraction during October. So the planchette is actually made from one of the beams there at the Asylum 49, which is the old tool hospital here. But yeah, that's why I want to open it in the camper. I don't want to open it in the house because, my grandkids come over here. I have animals over here. And if something does get loose, I don't want it terrorizing anyone in here. And, so I'm going to open it up out the camper outside, because if I do it out there, you're not getting in this house. If you're a nice spirit or whatever, you can come in all you want. But if you're nasty, ugly, you ain't getting in this house. So, and I'm careful about it. And I know how to run a Ouija board. I've got experience with it. They don't scare me. As long as you're not acting stupid with it, you'll be fine. But the problem is most people open them up and then they stop playing them, and then they just put it away or whatever. You got to shut it back down. You can't just leave it wide open so everything willy-nilly can come through and then wonder why you've got problems. Yeah, you do. As I said, ghost hunting, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some people can handle it. Some people are like, I don't even want to know that there is ghosts. A Ouija, not Ouija. A Ouija. Oh, you I J A, Melissa. Yeah, sorry for pronouncing it. Would you want to do it? Pronouncing. Oh, widget, not Ouija. It sounds like Luigi, Mario. Anyway, all right. Well, I need to get off here too, and I'm glad that you guys all came, and thank you for supporting me.
Thank you, go back. Thank you for coming up. I can't talk. Thank you for coming up tonight. See
Oh,
ya.
I love you, Patty. Thank you for this. Yeah. Oh, Melissa, me and you are gonna fix it. It's not Ouija. It's a Ouija. A Ouija, Ouija, Ouija.
But
Okay.
if anybody else wants to come up when Jinder get down, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, come on up and sit with her. You'll meet the crew and whatever. Melissa, if you want to go up there, yeah, you can. She'll send you the link. You can get up there if you want to. Anybody else, but I got some stuff I got to go take care of here a minute. But I'm glad you guys all came and thanks for coming. I love you all.
Love you too.
Right. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Love you. Bye.
Have a good night, sweetheart. All right, guys. That was a good interview. But my link is in there if anybody wants to come up. Thanks for coming in, guys. You guys are awesome. Happy Mother's Day. And I thought I'd just stay on here still. Only been on for 2 hours, but if y'all want to stay on here with me, you're more than welcome. But like I said, this channel's all about love and light. We got funny sometimes, and my channel's drama free. Sometimes you got trolls coming in and running their shop, but other than that, it's drama free. But you guys are more than welcome, you know what I mean? And also, guys, not saying you have to, but just saying, if you ever want to be a member of my channel, I'm glad to have you. Love you too, Jews. Bobby, I got 5 growing kids, honey. My kids are full growing. I'm almost 47 years old. Yeah, I got 5. I got 2 daughters and 3 boys. How you doing, Mary? I see AAP live now. All good. Well, on this channel, it's all about drama free. No drama on this channel. I promise you. They do. They get blocked right out. I don't play that shit on my channel. I'm not about that. You know what I mean? I'm about love and light and happiness and having fun. I try to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, that's a lot of grandkids. I got 3 grandkids. But thanks for the all newcomers and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. But this channel's it gets good. People laugh, carry on, and have fun, and well, yeah, I see AAP was live there for a minute. That's cool. Anyway, guys, who's all in here with me? But I'm glad everybody had a good day. Did everyone have a good Mother's Day? It is. Mary's right. Yep, there's no drama on this channel. I won't allow it. That's not what my channel's about. My channel's about love, light, having fun, laughing, just, just talking about stuff, not drama. Yeah, Mary's a good person. She supports me a lot. As I said before, you know what I mean? If you ever want to become a member of the channel, if you don't have to, just saying, if you did, I'll be more than happy to have you as a member. Yeah, but this channel, it's pretty awesome in my book. I also go out and do paranormal videos too. I just went to Bobby Matthews not long ago. But yeah, this is definitely drama free. Yeah, I married a good lady. She's been supporting me a while. Anybody like drama free, this is the channel. Yeah, I got to spend with my kids too. I got a Mother's Day card for my daughter and a ghost a teddy bear equipment. But I'm glad you came, Bobby, and welcome to the family. But if anyone wants me to interview them next, if you're in a paranormal, a group or individual, let me know. Hey, Chris. Yeah, she's a good person. Fortunately, I got respect for everyone. Well, you're welcome on my channel anytime I go live. I believe this Saturday coming up, I'm gonna go make another video at a location. Gonna be at a bridge if it doesn't rain. No, I don't think I've ever heard of them, but I'll have to check them out. I definitely will check them out. But if anyone wants to come up here and chat with me, the link's in there. Yeah, I've been in the paranormal since I was 7. Um, very, very, very sensitive, and I also have the gift as well. You know what I mean? Impact. I can sense them. I can talk to them. I can see them. You know what I mean? Communicate with them. You know what I mean? I can do all that. Oh, you're welcome, Bobby. No, not a problem, sweetheart. Oh, I knew you like it here. It's cool here. It's quiet. It's calm. You know what I mean? We talk about different things, and um, sometimes I tell my life story, my paranormal experience, because I've had a lot of paranormal experiments, a lot over the years. I'm almost 47, but I've had a lot of paranormal. Uh, I've actually been possessed twice. Uh, I went to the Broadwell Funeral Home not long ago, and when I went into the basement, there was an evil one in the basement of Broadwell, and as soon as I went into the bombing room, I felt really sick. I get really, really sick when it comes to spirits because I'm very sensitive. I mean, I've actually seen demons. Oh yeah, I've seen them in my house, nightmares. I'm 100%. No, let me rephrase that. I'm 1,000% in a paranormal. I love horror movies, paranormal shows, paranormal movies. Uh, Anything that has to do with paranormal and horror movies, love it. Walking Dead, I love The Walking Dead. I love zombies. My favorite horror movie is Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees. Love that man. Love that show. Love that movie. I watched horror movies my whole life though. And my favorite group, a paranormal group is Paranormal Nightmare and Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, um, oh man, what's his Paranormal Lockdown, which is Nick that used to be in Ghost Adventures. Love his shows. Oh yeah, Melissa. Yeah, Melissa. The Emeryville Horror. Oh my God, that place is insane. I would love to go in that place one time, but not by myself. Oh no, Emeryville Horror is crazy. That movie is insane. But I would love to go in the house though, but not by myself. Oh, that's good, Bobby. Ain't nothing like watching horror movies. Love watching horror movies. I know that's right, Melissa. Oh yeah, me too. I wouldn't. I'd be pissing all over myself in that damn place. Amityville Horrors. Oh my God! And it was based on a true story. On top of that, oh yeah, that place is crazy. Any movie with paranormal, demons, and shit like that. Not to be funny, but I'm very much into it. Love watching movies about demons. I just don't like the voice. You know what I mean? The voice is crazy. Demon voice are nuts. And I've seen a lot. I've seen demons in my life. I don't like seeing them, but I've saw it. And yeah, it's insane. I mean, I like the Emily Rose. I'm sure you've seen Emily Rose. Um, the Haunted in Connecticut. Oh man, a Haunted. Oh man, these shows are off the hook. Really, Bobby? That's cool. I love horror movies, true story, but I'm too big of a baby to watch it night alone. Has to be a daytime. Hey, Melissa, I feel you on that one, sweetheart. But I'm alone, so I have no choice but to watch them alone. I've watched Conjuring, all their movies. Conjuring 1, 2, 3, at night. The Exorcist at night. Emily Rose at night. Emmyville Horror at night. Oh yeah, I feel you. And the movie Exorcist, oh my, what the one with Linda Blair? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm a very, very big, humongous fan of horror movies, paranormal shows, paranormal movies. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen all three of them at night, sweetheart. From one to three. Part one gets me the most is because when Bathsheba was on top of that dresser and she came down, hit that little girl. Oh yeah, that's scary, scary shit. Oh yeah, I have no choice had to watch them at night because I'm by myself, you know. But don't think I don't get scared when I see Bathsheba. She's spooky. But I love true story. You know what I mean? I love watching movies that are true story. Conjuring is a true story. Thank you, Jack, Jay. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in, darling. But Melissa, let me tell you what. Watching Conjuring at night with Bathsheba, oh yeah, that's insane. I don't like that woman one bit. Holy shit, she's scary. She just about better than Exorcist, man. Woo! Now, Exorcist, the original one was Linda Blair. I'm not too fine about that movie. Oh, Melissa, you gotta watch it at night. It's more better. Watching them in that night in the dark. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. Sometimes I'll be looking down my hallway when I'm by myself in the pitch ass dark, thinking something gonna come down my hallway. I kid you not. Holy shit, I kid you not. I'm telling you, I done seen a demon. I seen one face to face. I know what it looks like. And I know what it sounds like. I lived in a long time ago when I was in my early 30s. I was using the restroom. Uh, I don't like that one too well. Paranormal caught on camera. I don't watch that one too much. But anyway, I was standing on my toilet and everybody was outside and I was the only one in the house. And I was using the restroom and I heard, "Get out," right? Like, what the hell? I ignored it. And again, I heard, "Get out." I said, okay, I'm hearing things, right? And I just ignored it. And then I heard it again. Get out of my house. No. Oh, hell no. I didn't give a shit I was shitting or not. I got up. I ran. As I was running, I saw the demon in my bedroom as his original self. Holy shit. Oh, I did shit myself. that motherfucker said, get out, get out, get out. I'm like, oh, and that's when I moved out. I moved out in no time. Yeah, I left. Absolutely did. I sure did. I ran outside and I said, I'm out of here. We moved out. Oh no, I'm no, 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 no. Oh no. I could deal with spirit, but I will not deal with the demon. I'm sorry. Demons are fucking ugly, scary shit. Hey Mary, welcome back, sweetheart. But listen, I'm telling you, yeah. And I'll tell you another story. I moved over on another house when I was, in a little, early 30s, and I was the only one in the house. My kids were with my mom, and my husband was not there. So I'm sitting there in the living room playing a game, okay? So, because I was by myself. So I was playing a game, and all of a sudden I felt like somebody was watching me. You know what I mean? So I ignored it. So I just kept playing the game, and I started getting feeling weirder, like feeling, like weird, like somebody was watching me. Okay. So I said, you know what? I said maybe I'm just imagining things. You know what I'm saying? So I kept playing the game, and all of a sudden I smelled something that was really bad, like a real bad smell. And so I got up, and as I turned around, I kid you not, there was a demon right there on my stairway there, looking right at me. Okay? And he goes, get out of my house. I was gone. I left no time. I said, bye. You ain't got to tell me twice. I left. I moved out of there too. I don't like demons. I don't deal with demons. I actually have one in my house right now where I live out right now. I've seen it in my back room. And believe me, I don't like it. But I am moving here too, soon out of here too. As soon as the house comes through, I'm moving to PA. Oh yeah, I don't. Like I said, I can deal with spirits, good spirit, but I will not deal with bad spirits or demons. I'm just not down with it. There's just no way in hell. I'm not scared, but I do get terrified sometimes. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, one time I was going to the bar. I went home and got my money, and I turned around and got halfway to my door and stopped. And I felt like somebody was getting in my back, coming through me. Okay, Bobby, thanks for coming in, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yeah, that night right there, man, it was bad. I don't remember nothing. I mean, I didn't know nothing until I woke up the next morning. I woke up under my recliner, which I don't know how I got there. But my daughter and my friend were telling me what happened. I'm like, holy shit, man. It was crazy. I know, right? Well, you know what it is? My family, it's inherited in my family from way back in the day. Uh, so it's pretty much part of my family. I think I grew up with it and don't realize it. Yeah, I think the demon's a part of our family. I grew up with it. It pretty much was around me my whole life. A lot of people don't believe me, but it's okay because that's how some people are. But I know what I know, and I know what I've seen, and I know what I have. So yeah, I know, right? Damn demon, you right? Damn demon. I don't like them demons. They're scary shit. When it comes to demon, I don't mess with them. I don't associate with demons. But yeah, I'm a big horror fan. Love horror movies, paranormal shows. Like I said, Paranormal Nightmare. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Ghost Adventures. Yeah, I believe you 100%. Anyone who has experienced that shit would damn damn well know that's not something to lie. No, hell no, it ain't nothing to lie about. You feel right. You're absolutely right. It's not to lie about, and it's very scary, especially when you're possessed. I have no reason to lie. No reason to lie at all. You know what I mean? I don't lie. I tell the truth. I don't lie about that shit. That's no reason. That's nothing to lie about because that's just not cool. I don't like when people lie about it. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm very sensitive. You know what I mean? I can sense people. I can just look in your eyes and tell you if you're a good person or not. That's how I am. And you know what I mean? Ginger's right. I had a hell of a life growing up, and she's not lying. She's right. I did. Oh yeah. My daughter told me what happened that night when I was possessed, cause I don't remember nothing. All I remember is when I turned around going out the door, I stopped and something went into my back, and that's all I remember. I don't remember leaving and getting in the car. I don't remember getting back to the bar. I don't remember what I did in the bar. I don't remember leaving the bar. It's crazy, man. I woke up the next morning, Melissa, I kid you not, under my under my recliner, and I don't even know how in the hell I got under there. I was like, what the hell? And my daughter kind of said, well, how did I get under the recliner? It was like, you don't know? I said, no, what? Mom, you was freaking possessed last night. I said, what? No way. My daughter told me that, she said, Mom, you don't remember what you did last night? I said, no. I don't remember none of that because when you're possessed, you don't remember. Okay? Well, she said, well, first off, Mom, you came in. First off, my cousin called her when she was at the bar and told her, she said, something's wrong with Sissy. That's my name. You know, they call me Sissy. And I didn't know Rosie called her. And she goes, something's not right with your mom. Something's not right. And she supposedly asked what my number was. And I guess in a man's voice, I told her I didn't know it. And which I don't remember that, you know what I mean? And I guess my daughter told her to bring me home. So I don't remember going home. I don't remember getting out of the car or going up my steps to my house. So my daughter was like, Mom, you came in, your eyes was black, and your voice was not yours. Your voice was a man, a demon voice, okay? And I said, what? No way. She said, Mom, I kid you freaking not. Your voice was a demon's voice and your eyes were black as Socko. I said, what the hell? She said, Mom, you came in and you growled and you chased us around the house. And then she said, I went into the basement. And you know what? I don't like basement. I will not go in the basement by myself. I don't like basement. But she said I was down in the basement and I looked right ahead and I just stand there. Okay. And all I guess I turned around and smiled at him and I told him to come down, I guess. I don't freaking know. And I growled and I guess I ran up the stairs so fast and I guess I chased him. I don't remember none of that. Okay. All I remember is waking up next morning under my recliner. How I got there, I don't know. I don't know how I got under my recliner. But I do remember that I remember being in a room that was hot. And I can literally hear people screaming for their lives. I was like I was in a cell or something. The demon, when he took over my body, he put my soul in a room and like I was locked in a room and it was very, very hot. And I heard people screaming for help, for their life. And I don't know if that was hell or what it was. All I know is that was some scary, scary shit. And I was like, holy shit, Batman, are you serious? Yeah, yeah, it was like a cell, like a jail cell or something. I'm not sure, but I remember standing on the floor, and it was very hot in the room, and I can hear people screaming for their lives. You know what I mean? Like it was bad, guys. I kid you not. I swear on everything I love. I have no reason to lie. That's what happened, and I stand to that to this day. I know what happened, and I know what I went through. You know what I mean? Hey, bad medicine, what's up, sweetheart? I would have locked your ass in the basement. Nope, you ain't coming up. Well, yeah, they could have locked me down there. I would never known until the next morning. Like I said, I don't remember none of that shit. I don't like basements, dude. And that's what my daughter said. She said, Mom, I know that wasn't you because you had a demon voice and your eyes were black and you went into the basement and I know you don't like basements. Hell no, I don't. Hell no. Like I said, you know, right, right, bad man, is the day. Well, I guess they smacked me. I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember none of that. You know what I mean? Until the next morning, they told me. I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Mom, I'm telling you, you was possessed." Holy shit! That's why I don't like to see a demon now because I'm afraid that it'll do the same thing. Possess me. I don't want to get possessed no more because I felt like I was in hell, man. I kid you not. Because like I said, I felt I was locked up and I heard people screaming for their lives. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, man. It's scary shit, man. I'll tell you. Scary shit. I know, sweetheart. But like I said, a lot of people don't believe me. They think I'm full of. They think I'm lying when I know I'm not. I'll stand there for until the day I die. You know what I mean? I don't have no reason to lie to nobody. That shit is nothing to joke about. You know what I mean? But yeah, I had a lot of experience when it comes to paranormal. Oh, honey, I don't fuck with poltergeist. No, I don't fuck with poltergeist either. Oh no, I'm good. Hey, lady dog. But I had to move out of my house more than once because of that shit. Because it was very, very bad there. I had a lot of bad experience. It ain't cool. But yeah, I've had to give my whole life. Ever since I was, I think ever since I was born, but you know what I mean? Or that when I had that near death experience, because when I was 7 years old, they took me swimming when I was 7 years old, and I jumped in a pool with a 12-foot slide and literally drowned. I almost died. I was dead for a minute. And I think that's why I got the gift. Because when I died, I heard a voice talking to me, telling me that you're gonna send me back because it wasn't my time to go. And when I come back, I'm gonna have the ability to see spirits and shit. Ever since then, I've had a lot of spirits. Bad medicine. Jack gave me my number on messages. He said, "Yeah, I think I was born with it too." My grandmother told me when I was 16 years old that I had to give. Right? Welcome back, Melissa. Yeah, people shouldn't pretend to be possessed, though. That's nothing to fuck with. Okay, not a problem, honey. I didn't know if you knew. So also, guys, I also want to start going to people's houses that are haunted. If anyone lives in the Columbus area, close by me, and have somebody in the house, I can come out and investigate it for you. I want to start going to people's houses that live by me, close to me. So if you have anything in your house, a spirit or a demon or whatever, and you live in my area, close by me or whatever, I can come and investigate it. I'm gonna start doing that. You know what I mean, for people. Oh, really, Melissa? Oh, wow. I was going to recommend Portal to House, but it's in Wisconsin. Well, I'm gonna start doing stuff like that too. You know what I mean? If I had to travel to these places, I would definitely do it. Oh wow, does it Mad Medicine? Wow. Sorry to hear that, Melissa. Like I said, I'll be more than welcome to, happy if, you know, go check people's houses for haunted. Your parents still lives there? if there's a demon there, it sure would bother me. I bet it is. I bet it is bad medicine. Oh shit, guy. Wow. Whose house is it bad medicine? Oh damn, Melissa, that's a long time. 18, I love it. I love when houses are built that long ago. I like to find me a person to join my channel with me as a team, but that would be hard for me because I'm in Columbus, Ohio right now. Oh yeah, I bet it is. I do my channel myself. I do all the editing and everything myself. I still got to learn how to do intros and outros and banners. I don't still know how to do it yet. Chrissy goes by Mr. Portal to the Hell House. Oh, really? I'll have to check it out one day. Yeah, I'm in Columbus, Ohio for now, but I'm planning on moving to PA soon. And I believe when I go to PA is when I start doing that, going to other people's houses if they call me and want me to come out or whatnot. Any place that's haunted or whatever, I'm willing to do that. I want to go that far. That's where I want to go. That's where I want my goal is. Sweetheart, I've had a sign of waiver at the Lake Shawnees. I had a sign of waiver there. I had a sign of waiver at the county jail in Florida. I don't have no problem signing it. Yeah, I know, sweetheart, that is far. But you never know. One day, one day, I'll start traveling all over the world. Oh, yeah, I do. Absolutely. I've done it twice. Yep. I had to sign waivers twice. One at Lake Shawnees and the other one at the county old jail in Florida. Yeah, I can do that one day, Melissa. Like I said, I'm just now starting out on my channel. I'm still, slow, but on my channel, but I'll get there. But I can tell you what's in your house and everything because that's how much a gift I have. One day I'm gonna find me a partner to join my channel with me as a team. That I don't have to do it by myself all the time. Right? That'd be cool. One day I'd like to collaborate with Jenna. Jenna and her partner. I like Jenna. She's pretty cool. I will. I sure will. Yeah, when I move to Pennsylvania, I'm going to do a fan meetup. When I move to Pennsylvania. Oh, shit. Wow. But yeah, like I said, when I move to Pennsylvania, I'm going to do a fans meetup. So if anyone ever wants to meet me in Pennsylvania, I'm going to do a fan meetup when I get out there. Oh, I don't know about that. Bad message. I mean, I probably would going by myself because I'm not really scared. I just get terrified sometimes. I mean, if I can go in Bobby Matthews, I can go anywhere because Bobby Matthews is bad too. But for now, if anyone's in the Columbus, Ohio area or close by, and you have something in your house and you want somebody to investigate it, I'll be more than happy to. Oh, I believe in God 100%. Definitely. God would definitely be on my side. I'm not afraid of no damn demon. I'll knock his demon balls off. I'll be fighting air, but I tell you what, I'll beat the hell out of something. No, I'm not scared. I ain't scared no damn ghost or demon. I get terrified sometimes, though. Thank you, bad medicine. Like I said, I'll knock that demon balls off and say, I don't need your demon balls because your demon balls don't mean a thing. Because I got turkey balls, turkey ghostly balls running through my veins. Because I don't need your demon balls. I bet it is, honey. I bet it is. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't go by myself, sweetheart. Definitely not. I'm brave, but I ain't brave enough to go into a place like that by myself. As you see, I didn't go by myself and Bobby Matthews. Yeah, I'm good. I sure did, sweetheart. I got two videos there, part one and part two. Yep, I went to Bobby Matthews, sure did. I went to the Broadwell Funeral Home too, and Lake Shawnee's. Yeah, I got videos on my channel with it with Bobby Matthews. Yep, I sure did. Like I said, if I can go on Bobby Matthews, I can go anywhere. You know what? Like I said, I don't need your demon balls because your demon balls don't mean a thing. Cause I got Tookie's ghostly balls running through my veins. I know I'm funny. Yeah, that's my Tookie Ball song. Yeah, it's on my channel, sweetheart. There's a picture of Bobby Matthews on my thumbnail on both of them, so that's part one and two. You what, honey? I've been here the whole time and trolls, I say good day. I don't think I've ever seen that one yet. I probably have, I just don't remember. What's the matter, Nightmare? What you talking about, sweetheart? I'm confused. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Yeah, I come up with some crazy songs sometimes. I don't want to be all by myself. Oh no, I don't want to be all by my Tookie ghostly self. I don't know what the hell that was about. That's definitely Nightmare because he's blue. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. That one right there is confusing. Definitely don't know what that means, nightmare. He says, I've been here the whole time, and trolls, I say good day. There ain't no trolls in here, nightmare. I guess he left. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he means by trolls, because there ain't no trolls here. Alrighty then. I don't know. It's all good. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, yeah, my daughter got me that teddy bear for Mother's Day. Okay. Okay, Nightmare. Sorry. Melissa pretty much figured it out. Well, have a good night, you too, Nightmare. Lord Jesus. I tell you, I need a new brain. I know, sweetheart. I know. I got you, Nightmare. I'm sorry, buddy. I gotta dye my hair blonde, like, seriously. Because I was confused what you were saying, but Melissa figured it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. You're right, Nightmare. Nobody came in. You're right. Yeah, that was actually good. After you finally had a live with no troll. Right, I agree. That I do agree with. The whole 3 hours I was here, no trolls. I agree. Definitely is. Oh shit, Nightmare. Shit. Okay, forget it. Damn it. Guys, I seriously I dye my hair blonde for real. Melissa, do you got sweaters? If you have sweaters, my sweaters is at Patricia Boyer 42. Maybe, Anthony, maybe. But I don't need your turkey balls, 'cause these turkey balls don't mean a thing. We got neon balls running through our veins, 'cause we don't need your turkey balls. Yeah, I know. I did too a long time ago. Yeah, and you want to see what I got for Mother's Day? That's my teddy bear that lights up. That's my paranormal. It is. It's a paranormal teddy bear. These lights goes off when there's something around it. Yeah, this light goes off when there's a spirit around it. See? I got it today for Mother's Day. I love it. I've always wanted one of them too. Well, my Twitter is at Patricia Boyer 42. Patricia Boyer 42. If anybody would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my thing, Patricia Boyer 42. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here for tonight. I've been here for almost 3 hours, about almost 4 hours. Thanks for coming in and have a good day. Bye, Anthony. Bye, Melissa. Bye, Nightmare. I love y'all. Good night.